Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A little itchy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, T-Bone, from the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chip Brew. It's Friday. It's Friday night. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for the WARNO. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night. We talk to you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, usually, almost always, comedy related. There's a lot of comedy happening this weekend. I've got friends, very funny people that I know that are out there doing things. I'm going to tell you where they're at. And if you get a chance, I ask you, go see them. The WARNO lasts the length of one beer. Every Friday night we get together and we have a beer together. The clock starts now. And the clock ends when we run out of beer. Let's start about I do these in the order of the events that are opening, just in case you were curious. Starting with the Parks Casino I'm in instructor mode here. I'm going to knife hand you. Starting with Parks Casino in Shippensburg. The loosest slots in all of Shippensburg. The only slots in Shippensburg. Now with live dealers. More ways to take your money, but hey, who wants to be entertained? If you want to be entertained and pay no money, go to the Parks Casino, walk in the main doors, go through the metal detectors, get a fresh pat down, go to your left. My head is in the opposite direction. I can't mess with it. It is what it is. Seating starts at 7. The show starts at 8. Parks Casino Shippensburg tonight. My friend, the very funny Lennon Free, is opening for Raymond the Amish Comic. Raymond the Amish Comic is, let's just say, legendary comedian in and around these here parts. So Parks Casino, seating starts at 7. Show starts at 8. To get in, free. To watch the show, also free. Unless you're a degenerate gambler like myself and you have to pay the slot machine tax to get over to the club. Here's the thing I want to always remind you about the Parks Casino side pocket where they do their shows. These tables are set up for 3. But most thropples don't go to the casino comedy show. Usually it's 2 people and they sit on opposite ends of the table to face the stage, which means for every one of those tables in the front row, there's a third empty seat. It's a tight room. Be polite, walk up, introduce yourself and say, "May I take this seat?" You'll find that many of the quality seats for free are available. Just no one wants to ask and they sit empty. Don't let them sit empty. You don't stand on the wall for an hour when there's a seat right there in the front row. That's Parks Casino. Seating starts at 7. Show starts at 8. They, for my gambling friends, let me remind you, you have to, you don't want to sit because you need to get some play in. Every 30 minutes, I think it is, you have to go and you got to get some entries in on a machine. You got to go to a machine, get a couple of spins in, go back to the comedy show. So that you'll be available for the drawing. But you don't have to sit the entire time in front of a machine. And you can't sit the entire time inside the comedy club or in the comedy arena, if you will. So sneak out, get a couple spins in, sneak back in, watch the show. Don't be rude about it. The performers know what you're doing. The performers know why you are at the casino. And if you're one of those people fortunate enough to have your name called, they may draw some positive attention to you. Or, as we all believe in luck so much, give you some positive energy. That's Parks Casino in Shippensburg, conveniently located right off of Interstate 81 in the former Lowe's complex. That's Parks Casino, Shippensburg, our friend Lennon Free and Raymond the Amish Comic. Take a sip. Touch the screen gently, ever so gently. Look over here for comments. There are none. Perfect. But it also gives me a chance to cheat. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. Church of Satire Comedy Club. Church of Satire Comedy Club.com. If you want to buy tickets in advance, you can buy them at the door. Tonight, they are $15. Or they have the 3 for $45. Okay? Buy 3 tickets and you'll get 4. And you'll only pay the price of 3. 3 for $45. $45 gets you 4 tickets. So bring your designated driver along and say, hey, dude, I'll pay for your ticket into the comedy club. Winky, winky. Bring your wife, bring your mistress, bring your designated driver. You're balling, okay? And they get in for free. You don't have to tell them. You just pay the $45. 4 tickets, $45, or $15 individually. Remember, the Church of Satire Comedy Club is a BYOB facility. So if you like your comedy with beer, get the beer and BYO beer it. Again, tickets are $15. Oh, I didn't tell you who's performing. Tonight, a very special episode of the Church of Satire Comedy Club is Dom Driscoll. That's right, our friend Dom Driscoll and friends tonight. Who are his friends? He ain't got no friends. That's not true. And only because I need to say these first. Nathan Scahill and David Lee Scott are going to be there. But also, Ali Asif is going to be there. The very funny Jesse James Martin, the very funny, all of them very funny, and the very funny and beautiful Robin Henry. Remember, you always introduce a woman comic the same way. Very funny and beautiful, even if she's a troll. No, very funny, very beautiful Robin Henry, Jesse James Martin, Ali Asif, Nathan Scahill, and David Lee Scott. That's who's performing tonight at the Church of Satire Comedy Club, located at 106 Broadway in Hanover, Pennsylvania. That seating starts at 7:30. That show starts at 8. It's guaranteed to be a good time, or get your money back. Sip, touch, look, next. Sip, touch, look, next. Sip. Ever so gently. And even the one is, she's busy. She's otherwise detained. She's occupied. Tonight. Doors open at 7:45. Show starts at 8:15. Inside the Boomerangs Hotel Sports Casino Lodge Resort and Ice Manufacturer, known as Boomerangs. Boomerangs Bar and Grill is an amazing place, and it's got something for everyone. It really does. But inside of Boomerangs is Harrisburg's premier comedy club, the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Tickets tonight, $20 cold cash money. They do not take credit cards at the door. You can buy them in advance by going to harrisburgcomedyzone.com, or the short version, hbgcomedyzone.com. You can buy tickets in advance electronically, or go to the ATM machine conveniently located inside the Boomerangs Hotel, Casino, Lodge, and Resort, and you can get your tickets there, or you get your cash there, but you're paying cash at the door, unless you've given blood to the Central Pennsylvania Blood Bank and received a voucher for 2 free passes. Tonight's show does allow for those free passes to be used. Who's playing tonight? I'll tell you who's playing tonight. Jody Kearns is the headliner. Glenn Jensen is the feature. And our friend Jesse Armstead is your host. Jesse Armstead, Justin Armstead, the host. Oh, the second name kept killing me. Glenn Jensen is your feature. And the very funny, the very beautiful Jody Kearns is bringing it home as your headliner. Again, doors open at 7:45. Show starts at 8:15. That's the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, located inside Boomerangs at 110 Line Kiln Road in New Cumberland. And that's your Friday night. That's 3 big things: Church of Satire, Parks Casino, and Harrisburg Comedy Zone. A lot of funny people out there tonight. A lot of talented and funny people out there tonight. Moving on to Saturday. Saturday at 7:30, our friend Andrew Glessner is on Broadway. I called him Mr. Andrew Glessner last night, and for some reason that offended him. Sorry, dude, you're old. Mr. Andrew Glessner is opening tomorrow night for Lana Seibel. I hope I pronounced that right. There's a lot of vowels in that name. Lana Seibel, she is coming off of her Dry Bar comedy tour. So check them out. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. Tickets for that one are $25. But the Church of Satire Comedy Club, which you can find at churchofsatirecomedyclub.com, or you can find in person at 106 Broadway in Hanover, Pennsylvania, also has a special for that show. It's 3 for $75. This is how I have to paint it in my brain to remember. 3 people pay, a 4th one gets in for free. Together, you got a group. Like, do yourself a favor. Grab a random stranger that's in line with you while you're waiting to pay and like, hey, dude, you're with us. No, I'm here with my girlfriend. Okay, your girlfriend's with us. You're on your own. 3, 4, 5. Don't you. Oh, it's stupid. No, don't. I don't want you to do anything. 3, 4, 5. 3 people, 4 tickets, $75. That's churchofsatirecomedyclub.com. And I think their hashtag is, or their @ sign is not a real church. And I love that. 7:30, doors open, show starts at 8. Next, we're going back to the Comedy Zone to remind you what's going on there because that show, doors open at 7:30, show starts at 8, tickets are $20. Justin Armstead is your host. Glenn Jensen, did I say that right? Yeah, I did get it right that time. Glenn Jensen is your feature, and Jody, the very funny and beautiful Jody Kearns, is your headliner. $20 at the door. Unless you gave blood in Central Pennsylvania Blood Bank, then use them vouchers. I got some more specials coming to you about the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. I'll tell you about that in just a second. So what we got? We got Church of Satire. We got the Comedy Zone. 2 really good comedy clubs, but they're a good distance apart. They're a proper separation apart. If you're down in that area, that's more convenient for you. We understand. If you want to see bigger names, bigger talent, you come up, you make the trip. It's what you do. Finally, right off of Bow Creek Road in the Holiday Inn Express in Grantville is the Laughing Stock Comedy Tour. Now, we don't get to promote Laughing Stock too often, and not often enough do we get to promote people we know to be funny and hilarious performing at Laughing Stock Comedy Club in Grantville at the Holiday Inn Express. You can see it from 81 northbound and southbound. It's right there. If you're going north, it's on the left side. If you're coming south, it's on the right side. Tickets are $22. Your headliner, Olga, the very funny and beautiful Olga Namer. I've never seen an Olga whose last name was Namer. Who knows? But anyway, the very funny and beautiful Olga Namer is your headliner. Her feature, also very funny, also very beautiful, the Casey Nicholson. So that's 2 ladies on Mother's Day Eve. And for some reason, they brought along a name that has melded. Oh, Reuben Wolf as your host. Reuben Wolf will be your host. Casey Nicholson will be your feature. Olga Namer is your headliner. That's Laughing Stock Comedy Club. There's a road that's off of Bow Creek Road, but I don't remember the name of that road. But I do know it's exit 80 on Interstate 81. If you're heading north, it's the Holiday Inn Express on your left. If you're heading south, you can see it. It's the Holiday Inn Express on your right. Tickets $22. That one starts a little later. Seating starts at 8. Show starts at 8:30. Olga Namer, Casey Nicholson. Oh, the Wolf Dude. What is the Wolf Dude's name? What is the Wolf Dude? Reuben Wolf is your host. And there's your Friday. There's your Saturday. Take a sip, touch, check, come back and talk about, oh, I forgot something very important on Saturday I'll tell you about. And what's funny is I draw little bitty arrows. I touched it and it moves. And it zoomed out, apparently. Okay, we're good. Saturday, bright and early Saturday morning. I have once again been asked by award-winning independent filmmaker Hal Kramer to help him bring his vision to life. We have no idea what that vision is or what it could be. But me, Damian Robinson, I think Robin Henry, maybe some other people that I know, we're getting together for another one of Sin Spark's independent film festivals. It's another 48-hour challenge. They tell you what the topic is on one day, and you got 48 hours to put it together. It's fun. It's fun. I'm not big under pressure and stress, but he surrounds himself with good people, and we have a good time, and he creates a really neat product. That's independent filmmaker Hal Kramer. He's going to put us all together in another movie. Updates to follow. And that is all of your Saturday morning that you won't be a part of. But if you see me out in the streets and there's cameras going around me, be cool, all right? Be cool. You can see me anytime. You don't have to get in the way of the cameras because that's a retake and then they want to charge me. They don't. I'm just okay. There's your Friday. There's your Saturday. Moving into Sunday. Sunday morning at 10:30, as is every Sunday morning at 10:30, it's the supplemental. The supplemental comes to you live on the book of faces and the ticks of talks, or the talks of ticks, and we do three important things. We do this week in history. No, we do your national days of the week. We do a comedy, a community, or charity event, and we wrap it all up with this week in history. Trivia style, 7 questions set to medium difficulty, all with multiple choice answers. It's a fun way to start your Sunday. I've got a regular crew of people who show up for that show. I love them attending, but you know what? The more, the merrier. Sunday mornings, 10:30, live on TikTok, live on Facebook. It's the supplemental. If you tune in earlier, you can listen to the supplemental theme song that's on loop for a good 30 minutes. And it's really good. I know, I made it. I got a whole black choir involved in making that. And it is fantastic. There's your Friday, there's your Saturday, there's your Sunday. Moving on into next week, Tuesday, Thursday. Harrisburg Comedy Zone, Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Doors open at 7, sign up starts at 7. I don't know why I do this. Show starts around 8. What do we have? On Tuesdays, we have what I call a local mic. These are local, more seasoned comedians doing longer sets in front of a smaller audience. You are the audience. If you mix it up and you start showing up, maybe it'll be open mic. But on Tuesday nights, it's a local mic. It's the gymnasium of comedy. It's where you see a bit being developed. It's a good time. On Thursday, your traditional open mic. We just throw it up against the wall and see what sticks. You can have up to 40 comedians doing all the time. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. But when you have that many comedians, someone's going to make you laugh. Did I mention entry to both of them is free? Did I mention that the food and beverage service at Boomerangs is fantastico? It really is. It's tasty, it's delicious, it's economical. The staff is awesome and friendly. So if you're there for no other reason, get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink. It's Boomerangs Bar and Grill. If you've got yourself some food and some drink and you're looking for a little more action, there's a video slot machine over there, or you can come to the Comedy Zone and watch comics, learn how people react to the jokes that they're creating. That's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Show starts at 8. If you want to try comedy, it's one of the most embracing comedy scenes I've ever seen in my life. Very embracing. Come on down. No one's going to bite. Well, hard. No one's going to bite you. It's a good time. So there's your Tuesday. There's your Thursday. There's your Friday, there's your Saturday, there's your Sunday. I'm going to touch this again. And why does my head keep slipping? God bless America. And I'm going to come back over here. Still nothing. I'm okay with that. I forgot to take a sip. Now, let me tell you something else about the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. For the 4th year in a row, they're doing something called Harrisburg's Hilarious Competition. That's all of those comedians that I've mentioned and all of those comedians that perform during the local mic and the open mic. They're going to get together and they're going to battle it out to the death. 64 seats. Through a process of elimination, we get down to the final 4, and it's a great time. It's a really well-run competition. It's not limited to the Harrisburg area. If you're a surrounding area comic and you want to come up and participate, absolutely do that. Sign up at harrisburgcomedyzone.com or hbgcomedyzone.com. Look for the Harrisburg's Hilarious icon or a banner. It's like Matrixy. It's all with green and black. That's what it is. You come in, there's elimination rounds. They start July 17th, but sign up is now. Last I knew, there were 23 seats left. I have 4 sponsorships left, okay? What does a sponsorship mean, T-Bone? Excellent question. If you agree to mention the Lunsby Show at the end of your sets, because I sponsor winners. So you go to the first round, you win, you walk off like Lunsby, boom, you're sponsored. In advance, you talk to me in advance. Don't be trying to rake the bill up. If you want to enter the Harrisburg's Hilarious competition for free, I will pay your entry fee, and all you got to do is shout out the show at the end of your set. I think that's a pretty good deal. Last year I threw money at the audience. This year I'm going to throw money at the comedians. Okay? Harrisburg Hilarious competition. Signups are ongoing There was 23 seats left. I don't know how many seats are left, but it is capped at 64. If money's a problem, PM me. I will take care of your registration. Just sign up. Don't worry about it. We'll get you taken care of. All you got to do is say Lunsby at the end of your set. That's the Harrisburg Solarius competition. The opening rounds are July 17th. So you got plenty of time to get funny before the competition begins. You would think at this point I would just take another sip and we'd call it a day. I got something else I want to share with you. So sip, touch, look, you know the routine. And gently touch. I don't know why my camera, I hate that camera. I really do, but it gives me the option to have multiple cameras, and there's a reason for that. May 22nd, May 23rd. The Harrisburg Comedy Zone has my friend Will C. as your headliner. Now, Will C. is a very unique veteran. He is the trifecta of veterans. He is a Army, he is a Marine, and he is a Space Coast. God, I should know this. He was definitely in the Army. He was definitely in the Marines. I think he might have also, I don't think he was in the Coast Guard, Air Force. He was in the Air Force, he was in the Army, and he was in the Marine Corps. You don't have a lot of veterans that did 3 different branches of service, but our friend Will C. did. He's a comedian, he's an actor, he's a storyteller, he's a very funny guy. He's the founder of our group called the Veterans of Comedy. The Veterans of Comedy motto, very simple: leave no laugh left behind. No laugh left behind. Will's going to be here. It's a full-on show. It's not just a one-man show. He's going to have a house MC. He's going to have a feature. It's going to be Will. But here's the thing I want you to know about. Here's the thing I want you to tell other people about. Again, you got plenty of time. It's the 22nd and 23rd of May. Will, the Comedy Zone, in recognition of Military Appreciation Month, has offered up this amazing package. And there's no reason why this room shouldn't be packed to the gills. So share this information, whether it's me talking right now or go on my page and look at the little ad I made and get with your friends. If you are a veteran, you and 3 of your friends that are non-veterans can get into the show for free. 1 vet plus 3 get in for free. That's the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, and it's Comedy Zone recognizing Military Appreciation Month. That's a pass for the veteran and up to 3 other people to come see Will C. and whoever else is on the lineup. It's 2 weeks away. Yeah, in 2 weeks. So I'm going to be pushing that. I'm going to be promoting that. And I wish you would too. If that place doesn't sell out, I'm going to feel bad. And you don't want me feeling bad, do you? I didn't think so. 22nd, 23rd May. Free for veterans plus 3. I have a little bit of beer left. I have a second camera set up. So let's not waste this opportunity. Let's get in a quick game of Ship's Captain Crew. Now, as a reminder, Ship's Captain Crew is 5 dice inside a wonderful leather cup. A leather cup so cool, you could, if you chose to, store the dice down there. You see that green felty stuff? How cool is that? When you play Ship's Captain Crew, the object is very simple. You get a 6, a 5, a 4, and then whatever your remaining numbers are your points. The person with the highest point wins. This is a great game to play with many people. You got a 6, a 5, and a 4 right on the first roll. Now your point is a 7. I'm looking at you, TikTok, okay? I'm looking specifically at you and I have to lean in. You have 7 as a point. Do you want to get greedy? Because this is your first roll. You got 2 more rolls. Do you want to try to do better than a 7? Do you want to try to do better than a 7? I need a heart. Send me some likes if you want to do better than a 7. Close enough. You want to do better than a 7. That's on you. I didn't choose that. Here's your second roll. You got a 9. I'm not going to give you the option. You're sticking with a 9. I have to beat a 9 to win. Usually you play for $1 a roll. You get 5 or 6 people around the table. That's $5 or $6 a game. Side bets are where all the real money exists. I got a 6. I got a 4, but because I didn't get a 5, I don't get to keep it. If you're watching on TikTok, you're only seeing this, but if you're watching over here on the Facebooks, you get a dice cam view. I got another 4. I didn't get a 5. Somebody said I should do this. I thought it was a good idea, and I have the capability. Last roll. Do I get a 5? Do I get a 4? Can I beat a 9? I got a 5. I got a 4. And if you'd have stuck with 7, it would have been a push. Congratulations. You just won my $1. Next time I see you, I'll be sure to give it to you. I don't think that camera changed. All right, that's enough frustration for one night. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap this beer up. I'm going to remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Bruce sends her love. The next time we'll see you is 10:30 Sunday morning. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e para dentro. Lunsby.